This is the college management system. Here we have developed this application using the framework of Coordinator with the basic language of PHP and a backend of MySQL. This application really helps us to manage the entire activities in a college. First, here we are going to login page. Here we can able to log into the system using appropriate username and password. After login, you will see a dashboard. On the left side of the screen, you can see the menu bar. Here, various purpose of a college management system is separated into different modules. These modules are front office, staff, student, department, day booker, account, examination, transport, fee, alumni, SMS, user, and account. On the middle of the screen, you can see the calendar. On the top of the calendar, you have an option for setting events. That is named as event schedule. The scheduled events will be displayed on the calendar. On the right side of the calendar, you can see the details of total students, attendance detail of the student, total number of staff, attendance details of staff. In all page, you can see the link for logout and Mr. Admin link to change the settings of the profile. First, we are going to the front office module. Here we include the front office details of a college management system, in which you can see 6 sub-modules. They are prospectus sale, visitor, call, general enquiry, courier service, and calendar planning. First, we are going to the sub-module prospectus sale. In prospectus sale, you can see 3 options: prospectus list, add prospectus, and prospectus report. In add prospectus, you can see the various fields for entering the prospectus details. The fields are name, place, address, phone number, email ID, date, and price of the prospectus. Here we set the validation for appropriate field like date and price of prospectus. By clicking add prospectus, you can see the new details in the prospectus list. And here also we have option for editing and delete the details. At the top we have an option filter by date. This is used for filtering the details by date, in which you can see 2 fields from date and to date for filtering. Next, we are going to prospectus report. This option is to list the detail of prospectus purchase year and total money earned by the prospectus sale. Next, we are moving to the next submodule, visitors option. Here you can enter the details for visitors. Here you can see 2 options, add visitor and visitor list. Through add visitor option, you can enter the details like visitor, purpose, date, etc. You can enter the new details by add visitor. Next, we are moving to the submodule visitors. Here you can enter the details of visitors. Here you can see 2 options, add visitor and visitor list. Through add visitor option, you can enter the new details of a visitor like entering visiting purpose, date, etc. Then by add click option, you can enter the new details to visitor list that can be viewed in the list. At the top of the page, there is an option to categorize the type of visit, like to meet the director or staff or student, and that can be filtered by date option. In all pages, you can see the option for converting the list page into Excel, PDF and print format, and search option is also included. Next, we are moving to calls page. In this submodule, you can see the same format in the previous pages. Here, add info option is there. By using this, you can enter the field like type of calling. The type of calling can be incoming or outgoing. Then name, address, phone number, purpose of calling, date, and the details can be viewed in the phone list page. Next module is General Enquiry module. Here we manage the enquiry details through Add General Enquiry option. You can enter the new enquiry details and this will be listed in the list page. Also, the filter option is there that can be filtered using date. Next module is Courier Service, in which you have two options, Courier Send and Courier Receive. The Courier Send option, you can enter the send details. The various fields are to, address, content, courier receipt, number and date. In Courier Received option, in the same way we can enter the details into the list by same details. Next submodule is Calendar Planning. In Calendar Planning, you can enter the various programming conducting date by the department and that can be displayed on the calendar in the dashboard. Next we are going to Staff module. Here you have 6 sub-modules: registration, manage attendance, month-wise attendance report, staff relieving report and staff payroll management. Firstly, we are going to registration module. Here on the right side of the screen you can see a new add staff link. By clicking that link, the registration form will be displayed in the pop-up format. After filling all the details, then add staff button so that the new details will be displayed in the list. In this page you have an also option for filtering the staff details based on department. The staff detail list also have the option for edit and delete details. Next option in the staff module is manage attendance. In manage attendance module, each staff attendance can be viewed by selecting date, month, year and department. Click the Manage Staff Attendance, then it will be displayed according to the department on the list, in which we have FN status, AN status, reason for leave, leave status for each staff and that can be saved. In FN and AN status, we have option for selecting present and absent. Like the same way, the leave status have two options like casual and on duty. So it makes us easy to manage the daily staff attendance details. Next submodule is month-wise attendance report. Here we can generate the report by selecting the department, year, month and then generate. Then the staff monthly attendance report will be generated. Here you will have the details of total working days, total present and total absent. Next we are going to submodule staff relieving module, in which you can search the relieving staff detail using the staff code. Then you can view the image, name, department, designation, job type and the date of joining of a staff. Also there are text field for date of leaving and reason for leave, in which you can enter the details and generate. Next we are going to submodule staff relieving report. Here you can view the relieving staff details. Next module is staff payroll management. Here you can see the staff details by department wise. Here you can have an option for filter the detail by department wise. In the list of staff detail, the field contain code, photo, name, designation, department and joining date. Also you have the option to generate payslip and view payslip in the action link. Then a pop-up format will appear when you click payslip. Here you can fill all the payment details. After add payment, that will be viewed on the View Payslip option. Next module is Student. In Student module, we have 8 submodules. They are Admit Student, Application, Student Information, Attendance, Student Daily Report, Student Discipline, Student Promotion, and Manage TC Generation. First, we are going to Admit Student submodule. In this module, you can view the admission form. Here you can enter the student admission details like their personal details, previous mark, etc. Next we are going to next submodule, Application module. Here you can see the three submodules: Application form, Student detail, Course wise rank list. First, Application form. Here you in application form you can enter the student application details. The details like personal details, names, their address, etc. can be entered here. Then the details of the institution, previous institution, and the mark list obtained in the school. All the fields have to be entered. Here we have given validation for necessary fields, so you must enter all the fields and then submit. Next submodule is Student details. Here you can see the entered details in the application form. It have an option for Admit link for entering the admission details of a student. Here you can enter the photo, admission number, like that manner. You can enter every detail of a student, then add student to the list. Then another option we included is Profile to view all the student details, and there is an option to print the details also. Next we are going to next submodule, Course wise rank list. Here you can view the student rank list by selecting the course, then generate, and it lists the course wise details like rank, application number, student name, index mark, etc. Next submodule is Student information. In Student information module menu, you can see various courses in the college. When selecting each course, you can view the details of a student in that particular course. The student details can be filtered by using semester, division, second language, in which an option for Add Student is there. When click Add New Student, you can view the admission form. Here you can enter the admission details and submit. Another option is Generate roll number. When click Generate roll number, you can view the form for Generate roll number, in which generate roll number by selecting appropriate semester and division. Next is Attendance module, in which 3 submodules are there. Next is Attendance module, in which 3 submodules are there: Manage attendance, bulk report, individual report. First we are going to Manage attendance. In Manage attendance, you can view the attendance detail by selecting date, month, year, course, semester, then division, then submit. After that, we get the details of the student in that particular course. Enter the required fields. The fields are FN status, AN status, and the reason for leave, permission, then click Save. Then this detail will be successfully saved. Next we are going to bulk report. Here you can view the attendance details of each student by selecting year, month, course, division, and semester. And in the list you can view the total working days. Then a new report will be displayed. In this you can see the total working days, present days, and absent details. Next is individual report. Here you can view the student attendance details individually by entering the student code. The student details will be displayed like academic details, and leave details will be displayed with photograph. Next module is student daily report. It has two sub-modules, add student daily report and view student daily report. In add student daily report, you can have an option for selecting date, month, year, then enter the student code, then click manage daily report button. Then you can view the student name and the fields called extra activities and remark. Here you can enter the activities and remarks, then save. And the saved details will be viewed in the sub-module view student daily report. By entering the student code, we get the previously entered extra activity remark details and the student details with photograph in the view daily report sub-module. Next is student discipline sub-module. Next is student discipline sub-module. Here you can view the student discipline details by giving the student code. Next is student discipline sub-module. Here you can view the student discipline by giving the student code. In the view details, you can see 3 text field, comment, remark and date. Here you can enter the details of the student, then save. Next is student promotion sub-module. This sub-module manages the promotion details. Then the student details can be filtered by selecting course, division, then semester. Then you can view the promotion details list by course wise and also enter the promotion date and save. Then next module is manage TC generation sub-module. It has two options, generate TC of the student and print TC of the student. In generate TC, student who got TC can be filtered by entering the student code. Then view the student details in which the necessary data is entered and then generate. In print TC option, the TC issued student details can be viewed by entering the date, from date to date, student code, then course, division, then search. Then it lists the student details. In the view list, you have an option for print TC form individually and select multiple student detail by using checkbox option is also included. For example, go to action, link, then view TC. Then you will get the TC certificate details. You have an option for print. Click print for printing. After click print, you can get the printout of this TC. Next module is department. It has 4 sub-modules: department details, course, fees and subject. In department details, you can manage the department details. You have 2 options, department list and add department. Through add department option, you can enter the details such as department name, department short code. Then you can choose the option for department type as academic or non-academic. Then submit add department. Now the entered details will be displayed in the list page. Here you can view the details. The list page also have the option for edit, delete the details. Then next is course module. Here you can see 2 options like course list and add course. Through add course option, you can enter the course details in which the fields are department name, set as select option, course name, course short code, and course duration set as select option. Then add course. In the course list option, you can view the details. Also have the option for edit, delete the details. Next is fees module. By using this module, you can manage the course fees separated by each semester, in which you can see add fee option. Here you can firstly select the course name and enter the fees for each semester. When click add fees option, you can view the fees details for each semester depending on course in the course fee structure option. Next is subject module. This module is used to manage the subject details. From here we get the details like course wise, subjects, their subject codes, subject component, subject mode, semester, minimum and maximum mark for internal and external, and also the option for edit delete included. The new subject can be included with add subject option, and filter by option is there. According to this option, you can filter the details using course, semester. Next is subject module. This module is used to manage the subject details. From here we get the details like course wise subject, their subject code, subject component, subject mode, semester, minimum and maximum mark for internal, external, and also the option for edit delete the details. The new subject can be included with add subject option, and then the filter by option is there. It filters according to course and semester. Next we are going to examination module. In examination module there are 6 sub-modules: exam grade, mark entry, student internal report, student overall internal report, class-wise consolidated report, subject-wise report. First we are going to exam grade module. The exam grade module mainly manages the detail about grades. It will contain the details like academic year, grade name, starting grade point, ending grade point, mark from and up to, comment and status. Add option is there to include the new grade details. Here you can enter the details, then that will be displayed in the list. Second submodule is mark entry. By selecting appropriate mark, department, course, semester, subject, year, division and exam, we will get the corresponding details of the student. From that we can edit and enter the marks and grade, then save. Next we are going to third submodule, student internal report. This module helps to generate the internal mark report by entering the student code, semester, exam and year. Then click search. We will get the details of a student. Then we can get the printout by clicking print option. The report will contain the details of subject name, maximum mark and grade, obtained mark, grade and status. Next module is student overall internal report. Here we generate overall internal mark report by entering student code, semester and year. The report generated will have the details of internal marks, overall grade point, overall grade and status. Thus, this is very easy to calculate and have an idea of a student very easily. Next we are going to fifth submodule, class-wise consolidated report. Here by selecting department, course, division and semester, also year. We can generate the report of specific class. Finally, we are going to subject wise report module. Here is an option to generate the report on subject. For that, we should select the department, course, semester, subject, year, then division and exam, whether it is internal exam 1 or 2. Then search. Then the generated report will contain the details like the details of roll number, the student name, obtained mark, grade point and grade. Next we are going to the transport module. Here we have 4 submodules: routes, vehicle, vehicle allotment and fee collection. First we are going to route submodule. Here you will have 3 options: route list, add route and add stop. First we have to give the route name. For that, go to add route option. Here we give the route name, then add route. After that we have to add the stop. For that, select the route, then give stop name, then bus fare for that particular stop, then add route. Then these details will be listed in the route list. Route list will contain the information like route name and options for delete and edit. Then stop options will be there. When you click the stop option, you will get a pop-up format. It will contain the detail like stop name, fare and other options. Next submodule is vehicle submodule. It manages the details about vehicles like the number of vehicle, register number, route name. And there is an option to add new vehicle details. Here you can add the details, then that will be listed in the vehicle list. Next we are going to next submodule, vehicle allotment submodule. It manages the details of vehicle allocation. It includes the details of vehicle number, passenger, name, ID, route, stop, fare, join date and options. Allot option is there to allot vehicles. For that we give vehicle number, stop, passenger, student or staff code, join date, then click allot. Then the new details will be added to the list. Next we are going to fee collection submodule. Here we have the details of passenger, name, ID, fare, end date and options. We can add pay fee option. Thereby entering student code, fare, end date and submitting, we get the details in the list. We also have filter by option in the upper side by selecting the category and the date range. Beside that, there is an option to get the bus pass of the student or staff. Here we can click the view bus pass detail. We will get the pop-up format, and the pop-up format will have the details of name, course, bus number, time and the route and the duration of the bus pass. The duration will give you the validity of the bus pass. If you are paid with the bill, you can use the bus facility up to this duration. That is the purpose of the bus pass. Also you can take the printout of the bus pass. Next we are going to canteen module. The canteen module really helps us to manage the entire activities in a canteen. Here we have 4 submodules: stock, purchase, sale and credit. First we are going to stock module. In stock module we manage the stock details. It can include the details of item name, item quantity, unit and the action button is included so that we can edit any of the item quantity or unit details in the stock list, or we also have an option to add the stock by add stock button. Then we can add the item name, quantity and unit. Then that new detail will be added to the stock list. Next we are going to purchase module. In purchase module we can In purchase module, we manage the purchase details in a canteen. Here we can include the item name, item quantity and the date of purchase. We can add new purchase item through add purchase option. Here we can add the item name, item quantity and the date of purchase. Next we are going to sales module. In sales module, we really manage the sales in a canteen. There are two options, normal sale list and add normal sale list. Through add normal sale we can add the sale item name, then quantity and amount that will be displayed in the sale list, so that we can get the idea of the sales in a day or in a day of a canteen very easily. Next we are going to credit. In credit module we can manage the details of credit list and credit sale. Suppose when a person comes to canteen for credit, we can add his detail also through add credit sale. The item name, date of credit, item quantity, amount, the type of buyer, student or it can be either staff, and their code will be added. Then we can save and that will be displayed on the credit sale list. So it is very easy to manage the credit details also in a canteen. Next we are going to the module hostel. The hostel module have 4 sub-module: room, bed allotment, fee collection and attendance management. First we are going to room sub-module. The rooms sub-module really help us to manage the details of the room in a hostel. It will contain the details like room name, total number of beds, available beds in the room. Suppose we want to allocate a room, we go to the option add room link. Here we can add the name of the room. After that we can go to add bed option. Here we can add the name of the bed, then that will be displayed in the room list. Then there is an option for view bed. When you click that, we will get a pop-up format which will contain the details of bed name, status and option to edit and delete. Next we are going to the sub-module bed allotment. The bed allotment module really helps us to manage the details of beds available in a room, so that it will be easy to allocate a bed to students who come to hostel. It will contain the details of name, ID, room, bed and join date of student, and there is an option to edit and delete the details. Through add allot bed we can add the room, then bed, then type of hostler, then their code, join date, then click allot. Then the new detail will be available in bed allotted list. Next module is fee collection module. Here we manage the fee collection details of a hostel. Fee collection details of a hostel. Next we are moving to next sub module, attendance management. In attendance management module, it helps us to manage the attendance details in a hostel. Through add attendance option we can add the type of hostler, student or staff code, status of the hostler, then date, then remark can be added, then add attendance, then that detail will be listed in the manage attendance list, so that it is very easy to handle the attendance details in a hostel. Next we are going to submodule Daybook Account. It have two submodule, expense and finance report. In expense, mainly two options are there: to manage the daily expense and to manage the expense category. First we are going to add new expense category. Here we can give the expense category name. Suppose it can be new. Then add expense category, then that category will be displayed in the expense category list. In the same manner, we can add daily expense by selecting the expense category new, then add date, amount, then we can give remark also, then add expense. Then the new added detail will be displayed in the daily expense list as new. Next we are going to submodule finance report. Here we can get the finance report of the fee details by filter by date option. Here you can give the from date and to date, then filter. Then we will get the finance report between these date, and this finance report will be having the fee details of prospectus, salary of staff, bus and tuition. Next module is fee. Fee has two submodule: fee payment and report. In fee payment, by simply entering the student code, we can retrieve the payment of the specific student. The fee receipt will be displayed. Here we can enter the appropriate amount for specific field. Then finally we can save this fee receipt, or else we can take print out of the fee receipt. Next submodule is fee report module. Here we can generate the fee by specifying the from and to date, bill number, student code, course detail of a student. Then we will generate the details of the specific bill number, student details, and we can take the printout of this by clicking print option. Then print bill option is there, so that we can get the bill easily. Next we are going to alumni module. Here we can keep the details of the student who got TC from the institution. Details like name, department, course, academic year, address, email, phone number and photo are kept so that it could be used for future use. Here we also included the option to take printout and search. Next we are going to the module SMS. This module enables us to compose an SMS and deliver it to the corresponding person, who can be a student or a staff or a parent. Suppose we are going to send the SMS to student, we have to fill the details of course, select the course, then semester, then division, then select the type, and we can text the message in the text box and then send SMS. If it is a staff, we have to include the details of the department and designation. Or it is general, means we can enter the phone number of a specific person, then text the message, then send SMS.